What up? It's Guru Jojo, and in this particular video I'm going to be speaking about it's an electric lighter. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I like it. It's cool. You just charge it and you know, it lights up your stuff, but it's not that easy. It's like not that good for things like incense. I feel like it's good for candles and stuff, but then again, I'm not the best at lighting stuff up. Like you know, with matches and stuff, not the best. Just bringing in some vibes here, some good vibes. The neighbors are partying, you know. Don't want too many disruptions. So anyways, that should be good. So in this video, I want to speak about positive affirmation and manifestation, the truth about it. So basically, manifestation is anything that you can actually bring into reality, whether it be like a thought, a feeling, or something like that. You want to be able to bring that into perspective in some way, more perspective than it already is in. So you're trying to make it be available in more sense. See, it's like it's getting warm again, so the air conditioning's on and it's freezing in here. That's the sound that you hear. That's the AC. We have like a really old air conditioning system. Sometimes these old things, they work better than new things. Like washer machines are actually better. Back in the day, they last like 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Today, if you buy a modern washer machine, that shit lasts 2 years. This damn AC may sound funny, but this shit lasts. Just want to put that out there. So anyways, with that being said, you know, manifestation is something that can be brought about through something like positive affirmation. A lot of people think that they could just think certain things, think positive thoughts, and this is going to help them in their life. It's going to better their life and have beneficial situations manifest for them. Correct and ain't wrong, because at the end of the day, you know, you have to act upon things. I've said this in previous videos, like positive affirmations are beneficial for helping you to control the way you think, helping you to control your beliefs, and thus it's supposed to result in you behaving in a particular manner to help you achieve your goals, to help you manifest particular things. But positive affirmations itself is not a manifesting tool. Like, you know, it is a manifesting tool, but it's not going to help you manifest just alone. You could think a bunch of positive thoughts about yourself and nobody else knows what the you're talking about. Excuse my lingo. Nobody else sees what you're talking about. Nobody understands how you feel. Nobody understands your thoughts. Thus, this would be you living in a delusion versus actually manifesting in reality. To you, in your own delusional mind, you're having those thoughts, but are they in reality? Are they in perspective for other people to grasp and understand and interact to you with, you know? If not, then it's just a delusion. So that's the thing. Now, the issue with manifestation in general is that people don't know how to get to the root of the issue. And I don't know why people are so afraid of doing this, because that's where things are the most potent. Guess what? Your deepest desires have the most availability to manifest, because it's the most potent. Your deepest desires, the things that you really want in this life, that's what's supposed to manifest. So what's the problem? People are not in tune with what they want. People are not in tune with their desires. People prefer to pay attention to like the alternative of things. People prefer to pay attention to the mockery of something. We all do it. This generation is a little bit too much into that perspective rather than getting to the root of their true desires. By this I simply mean like people want love in their life, right? People really, that's like everyone's deepest desire, unless you're like a narcissist or something. But who knows? That could be behind narcissism too. But most people want love, okay, in their lives. But today, we lost touch. We are out of contact with what true love is and how to actually interact with true love. And instead, the only thing we know how to do is say love and represent things that mean love. I did it too with my green ass hair. And you know, my hair may be green again one day. I don't know, because I just like the color green. But that goes to show me that there's something to do with love, you know, that I need to get in touch with. Loving myself, self-love. Also just showing others that I love them. But growing up, in a very like air sign type of environment. By this I mean people who like to talk and communicate a lot. It's like we could say I love you. That's the way that we express love. And this is like an alternative way of expressing love. It's not the actual true deep love. It's just an expression. It's just me communicating love. And I think a lot of times this is what's happening now. I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. This could be helpful for things like helping us to behave within love. That's the problem, is we're only using these alternative gifts, these new age things like, you know, clicking the like button, clicking love, saying that we love something, right? We can only use these gifts. Well, the best way to utilize these gifts would be to actually have it now start to influence our behavior and the things that we're actually doing in life, rather than just saying it or expressing it in that alternative way. That's the problem with today's society. We don't know how to love anymore because we just do stuff like this and expect it to just sprinkle and manifest. No. But on the other hand, you know, we still have that opportunity to now start to implement the things that we alternatively connect with, right? Start to now actually utilize that to influence our behavior, right? Just like it's weird the way that we are. Like, I see people like listen to a song, okay, that promotes bad behaviors, and they will actually do those bad behaviors. But then when it comes to responsibility, people don't want to do it. That's how I know, like, a lot of people's mind is just very selectively attentive, because I don't understand how you could listen to a song that promotes bad behavior and you know that's bad and ignorant behavior, and you will do it. You will physically start to do those things. But when it comes to something that's promoting good behavior, you will still ignore that responsibility. People are not really asleep. Some people are asleep, but other people are just have indulgent habits, and that's getting in the way of what you truly want to manifest. Because I'm telling you, guess what? The truth is that your deepest desires have the most potency and the most availability to manifest into reality. Your deepest desires, the things that you really want. So figure it out. Go back to your truth and figure out what you really want, what you really desire, and then watch it actually manifest, right? People are like buying these like tools to plant something, or people prefer to like buy these old ass plants, and people are like, oh, rebirth these plants. And they forgot to look what's underneath. They're like, oh, we can rebirth these plants. So then they go and buy some goddamn seeds, sprinkle it on the soil, and then the plant grows to something completely different. They confuse. Look underneath the soil. You just bought some old ass plants, sprinkled some soil on it, and then didn't even look to see what maybe seeds, dead seeds were at the bottom. These seeds, that's the deepest desires. The universe is always working in your favor via law of attraction. So whatever you continuously keep attracting, those are the answers. If you keep attracting people that are superficial in your life, then either A, you are needing to get in tune with your superficial desires, meaning that you could be too deep of a person that you are ignoring things like beauty, things that are more, you know, on the surface. Okay, right now I think the sun is still in Taurus, okay, astrologically speaking. You know, in Vedic astrology, it's probably in Aries, in Gemini by now, but you know, yeah, the sun's in Taurus, at the end of Taurus. So anyway, with that being said, this is our superficial desires. What do you desire superficially? Like me, I'm a very deep person, but I'm understood of my superficial desires. I like expensive technology. At the end of the day, this is an iPhone 11, okay? So at the end of the day, like, I understand that when it comes to technology and stuff, I'm superficial, but when it comes to other things, I'm not. Penny wise and pound foolish. I may be pound foolish when it comes to technology, but I'm penny wise when it comes to other stuff. Very balanced. That's me. I'm in tune with myself. I know myself, right? Now, other people, they're not so in tune. But anyways, my point being is that if you were to be attracting people who are very superficial, it either goes A or B. It's either that exact same thing you need to get in tune with, your superficial desires, or B, the complete opposite, meaning that you need to get more in tune with being deep, because you're attracting all these superficial people because you've been distracted, you've been neglecting your deep desires, like your things that are less superficial and things that you're more passionate about, in other words. Stop letting other people control your desires. People are confusing you. The external environment is confusing you. The external world is confusing you. Silence them. I'm not saying like go ahead and just say like leave me alone, don't talk to me. But I'm saying until you know for sure that you are in control of your own mind, your own thoughts, your own truth, then you may need to push people away. But I'm not saying to stay away from people from your whole life. I hope that's understood. I am not promoting loneliness at all. I'm only promoting loneliness at times when one's mind, one's own true identity is in a vulnerable state. Yes, you better be lonely, or you're going to be distracted. You're going to be out of touch with your deepest desires, and you're going to be manifesting things that you didn't understand why you manifested it. And the truth is because you allowed all these external thoughts to get in the way of your own truth. And then when you now are planting that garden or planting that plant, right, and it starts to grow, you don't understand what you grew because you did not look underneath that plant to see the other seeds that were at the bottom. You did not see the core. You need to see your core. You need to be in tune with your core. A lot of people aren't in tune with it. There's so much other things that's getting in the way. There's so many other circumstances that are blocking us from our true identity, from our truth, from our desires, our true passion. And again, that's your most potent energy. As long as you know yourself, you are a magical being. As long as you know yourself, you can manifest anything that you want in your life. The problem is people don't know themselves. Please get in tune with it. That's all you have to do. Get in tune with who you are, and magic is quite simple. So that's all I want to say for this video, all right? This here, this is another facial scarf, basically, right? Ta-da. I re-released an old song from 2018. It's called Pollyanna, all right? It's on YouTube. It should be on Spotify soon. It's on Apple and iTunes. It should be on TikTok and all the other major platforms. Also, all right, artlessessentials.com. Those are the Artless jogger pants. So, boom. Thank you for watching. Blessings, light, and love. Peace out.